Necesitas un lápiz de color y el papel. You'll need a pencil, coloured pencils, and paper. Hola, clase 4. ¿Cómo estás? I hope that you're all well. Absolutely brilliant learning last week from all of you that uploaded your work onto Seesaw. Some great sentences, some great translations, which was just absolutely brilliant to see. Today we're going to start off with a little bit of a recap on La Familia, with some of the vocabulary that you'll have heard of before. It's actually a story in Spanish, which I'm going to read to you in a moment. After that, we're then going to learn some new vocabulary, so I'll explain to you that a little bit later. For the story, what I want you to do is to listen carefully. Now, I wouldn't expect, and I don't expect you to understand absolutely everything, but hopefully you'll try and get the gist of the story, and you'll be able to realise that it's quite familiar to another story that you've probably read in the English language as well. So listen carefully. You can jot down notes if you want. You can just listen to it, and then we'll have a discussion about what story it is afterwards. El Rábano Gigante. Un día, el abuelo encuentra un rábano enorme en su jardín. El abuelo llama a la abuela. ¡Hay que arrancarlo! Ellos tiran, 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 pero el rábano no se mueve. La abuela llama a su nieta. ¡Hay que arrancarlo! Ellos tiran, 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 pero el rábano no se mueve. La nieta llama al gato. ¡Hay que arrancarlo! Ellos tiran, 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 pero el rábano no se mueve. El gato llama al perro. ¡Hay que arrancarlo! Ellos tiran, 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 pero el rábano no se mueve. El perro llama al ratón. ¡Hay que arrancarlo! Ellos tiran, tiran, tiran. Y el rábano cae sobre el abuelo cae sobre la abuela cae sobre la nieta cae sobre el gato cae sobre el perro cae sobre el ratón, que sale huyendo justo al tiempo. Did you recognize anything in the story? Hopefully you realised it's a really similar Spanish version to the enormous turnip story. So you had obviously the abuelo and the abuela, the grandparents, and lots of different other creatures. We had some animals in there, which funnily enough we are going to learn about a little bit later on, all trying to pull the enormous turnip, and in the end they managed to do it. So well done if you managed to pick out some of the elements or some of the aspects to that story. Bueno, okay, so as I said, we're going to move on from La Familia now, and we're going to be learning about pets, or, en español, mascotas. Mascotas. Now, similar to what we did with La Familia, we're going to learn the vocabulary today. We're going to then build up on it in the coming weeks, so I look forward to seeing what we can achieve together with that. Okay, here's the vocabulary. I'm going to say lots and lots of my turn, your turn, which I'd like you to obviously join in with. Un gato. Un gato. And un gato is a cat. Un gato. Muy bien. Okay, remember pronunciation for this one. For dog, un perro. Un perro. So remember to roll your R's. Un perro. Un perro. Muy bien. Okay, a little bit tricky pronunciation, but actually in Yorkshire it should be quite easy. Un hamster. Un hamster. Un hamster. So obviously you'll have noticed in that pronunciation, you don't pronounce the H, and obviously with the A having the accent on it, it needs to be stressed even more. Un hamster. Un hamster. Muy bien for a hamster. Next one. Un raton. Un raton. Un raton. Muy bien. So a raton is actually a mouse, even though you may well think it's a rat. Okay, next one, rabbit, un conejo. Un conejo. Un conejo. Muy bien, un conejo se llama Timmy. A rabbit is called Timmy. Okay, next one is fish, un pez. Un pez. Remember the Z in Spanish is a th sound. Un pez. Muy bien. Okay, so for this activity, it's going to obviously show you some of the different animals, but one of the animals in a moment is going to be covered up by the house or the hut. What I want you to do in Spanish is you need to tell me what the animal is that's been covered up by the house. If at this point you need to go back to revise some of the vocabulary that we've learned, then that's absolutely fine. Please do so because it's really important that you have that understanding before we move further on. Okay, are you ready? Which animal has gone? Sí, es un ratón. Un ratón. The mouse. Uno más, one more. Yes, what is it? Es un pez. Un pez. Muy bien, the fish. Okay, so quite a tricky game coming up now. You've got to guess the animal that I'm thinking of, and I'm going to speak about it en español, in Spanish. Once you know the animal, you can either write it down or you can shout it out. Either or is absolutely fine. Okay, bueno. Estoy pensando en un animal. I'm thinking of an animal. Empieza con G. It starts with a G. Cuatro letras, 4 letters. Dos sílabas. ¿Qué es? Estoy pensando en un animal. Empieza con G. 4 letras, 2 sílabas. ¿Qué es? Sí, es un gato. Un gato. Or in inglés, cat. Muy bien. Y otra vez, one more time, or another time. Estoy pensando en un animal. I'm thinking of an animal. Empieza con P. Es 5 letras y un sílaba. There's 5 letters and 1 syllable. Estoy pensando en un animal. Empieza con P. 5 letras, un sílaba. ¿Qué es? Sí, es un perro. Un perro. A dog. Y finalmente, estoy pensando en un animal. I'm thinking of an animal. Empieza con C. Es 6 letras y 3 sílabas. ¿Qué es? Estoy pensando en un animal. Empieza con G. Es 6 letras y 3 sílabas. ¿Qué es? Sí, es un conejo. Un conejo. It's a rabbit. Okay, so what I would like you to do now is I would like you to choose a way to present the vocabulary that we've learnt today. What I've also done is included some of the vocabulary that we've learnt today on the left-hand side of the screen. But also what you'll notice is that there's a couple more that I've added, well, 3 more that I've added onto the bottom. So we've got un pájaro, which is a bird, un conejo de Indias, un conejo de Indias, which is a guinea pig. And finally, una tortuga, which is a tortoise. Now, as I say, you can present these exactly or completely how you want. If you feel like you're really up for a challenge, what I would love to see is some people doing a guess the animal. So thinking about the animal that you're thinking of, thinking about what it starts with, thinking about how many letters it has and how many syllables it has, just like I've done on the videos or on the task before. Hope that you found this week useful. Next week we'll obviously be using that vocabulary to carry on looking at pets. Take care everybody, and adios.